Hey, what up and welcome back. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Wanted to bring you along for a longer video today. This is going to kind of be the first in a series where I bring you through my practice, talk you through it, and what I'm doing to get ready for this invited Celebrity Classic Qualifier on Monday, March 11th. This is my normal putting routine. I like to head out to the clubs of Kingwood to the Forest Course because it's a little less crowded out there, a little quieter. Head right to the putting green first. Got to get a soundtrack going. So lately I've been listening to Zach Wilkerson's new album, Mud and Sunshine, and this is my favorite song, Keys. He's an amazing Texas artist. Go check him out if you haven't. But my goal here is just to warm up. I'm just working on speed and feel. Not trying to make these. I just go hole to hole and warm up my body, get my feel going, and that's the only goal of this first probably 20 or 30 minutes of putting. So I often get asked how long I've been playing golf, and my typical response is my whole life. I'm 36 now. I've been playing since I was about 6 or 7 and started playing more seriously at 9, 10, doing junior events, and then played in high school. I was very lucky and fortunate. My parents took me to Cypress Wood Golf Course in spring, and I got a lot of lessons from a man named Francie Betancourt, who is a legend and kind of an underground secret, I think. He's done a lot for the game of golf, both at a local level and even all the way up to the PGA. So hopefully I'll talk about him more in the near future because he was a huge influence on me in my life. As I've gotten older, looking back, I realized that I wasn't able to take the amazing opportunities like the golf lessons and apply them to my game and make myself better. I struggled with school and especially math my whole life, and math was an interesting one because I thought I was understanding it. I thought I'd be doing good on a test and I'd make like a 30. So, but now as an adult, math isn't that hard for me. I mean, I'm not doing calculus or anything, but math is, I use it every day in my job, and it's not a big deal. And as I got older and a little more athletic too, I started to understand how to take these philosophies in golf and apply them to make myself better. And I just go and take little pieces of things that I like. I don't really take a whole system like aim point. I don't do the whole thing. I take what I like from aim point. I go feel with my feet. I don't do the Jedi mind trick to it. I just take that information my brain gets from my feet, and I look at the hole and I let my body use that information to make the best stroke possible. That being said, I also kind of picked this up from Decade Golf from Scott Fawcett. It's, in my mind, this is block practicing. I take 5 balls and putt back and forth between these 2 holes. There's usually 2 holes over on this side of the green. The uphill putt's fairly flat. It still breaks, but it's uphill, so you can be a little more aggressive. The downhill putt is a really scary slider. And I'm just working on speed, though. I'm not really trying to make them, but again, you'll find you make a lot of them when you're just working on speed. And I've been finding ways to kind of react with the swing and with the putter. Like I said, I feel it. I take that data in, and I look at the hole, and that's the last thing I do. I look at the hole, and then I come to the ball, and I try to let my body react with that information I just gave it. So I'll do anywhere from 50 to sometimes 200 of these. And I just added this, funny enough, talking about Scott Fawcett. This is a Brad Faxon drill he was talking about. Who he's one of the best putters of all time, if not the best. This is like a 3-foot, 5-foot, and an 8-foot putt, and the first 2 are pars, and the last putt's a birdie. And his drill was to work around the clock doing this. I just decided to do this. I was kind of running out of time, coming up on an hour already in my putting practice, so I just did 1 line of these, and my goal was to get under par. And it took me a few tries to get it there because, again, you're putting pressure on yourself, which this is good. You're trying to recreate real scenarios from the course. So once I got to under par, I just saw how long I could stay there, putting the pressure of myself, making it a little game, and it was a lot of fun. And I think it really added something because it's interesting looking at my stats on Arcos too, that like 3 to 5 foot range I'm not good at. I'm typically better at longer putts, and I saw that doing this little drill. I'd make the first one, and I miss the second one a lot, and I make the third one a lot. But it's interesting just to see where your game's at, and I think this is one of the best ways to improve. And it's a confidence builder. You've done it a lot when you're over the ball on the green. And another thing is, when you're out here doing these drills, you're gonna see 100 people come and go. They're gonna come throw down one ball, hit 3 putts, and run out there and have a 35 putt round, 40 putt round or something. I've been getting my putts down into the mid-20s recently. A lot of 1 putts. I'm almost eliminating 3 putts. I'll go a few rounds without having 3 putts. So this is where everyone can improve their game. Little drills like this, little games, make it interesting and have fun out there. Hey, if you hung out with me this long, I really appreciate it, and I'd really appreciate a like, follow, subscribe, share, anything you can do. Got a lot of exciting stuff planned this year. I'll have some announcements in this next week, and look for more of this kind of content of my thought process, philosophy on the game. And if you're interested in some instruction, let me know. I am available.